song that make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise.
The first time that I've ever attempted to make a public announcement, or my daughter calls me the Raving Squeak, which I guess I really am. I'm pretty good at it. I've also become a very good redeemer of sorts. I'm trying my best. There's a lot of issues, and there's a lot of people with a lot of money. Some I want to draw in to help, and some I want to chastise for not doing their job, and some I'd like to see something done about because they really did commit some criminal negligence when they failed to prosecute or to investigate or to label me a pedophile or a child abuser or a unfit mother or a unfit person, because I'm not any of that. I'm a real good person who's been abused almost from the day that she was born. I was born in 1962 in January, and in that year, along with many other years, animals had more rights than children. They didn't allow child endangerment and child protection laws till the late 60s or early 70s. I have the first month when I was born, I had a brief sexual encounter with my uncle's finger, who told me that he had what should I say? He had penetration and told me that I enjoyed it and laughed at me. I kind of found that disturbing. So I want to give him a kudos and a star by his thing on my bucket list, because he's supposed to be family. And this is how family does you. My parents, my mom, she used to be real tall and skinny, and then somewhere down the road she got short and fat. Now she's just old and totally messed up because she's on 26 prescribed medications and insulin as well. So you can tell there's been a little bit of an abusive toll taken on her body by herself and the people that she associated with, and the husband that she chose, and the son that she raised, and the stuff that went on in her home. And I don't want to kill my mom, but I really want to wake her up to a lot of things that she did wrong. And kudos out to my dad, because he was really a great guy. He was a pedophile. He used to work 40 hours a week, so he was a good provider. But he was a very, very abusive, extremely horrifically abusive, mentally, physically, any way that emotionally, sexually. He didn't have too many children that he assaulted, but there's a couple that I've witnessed personally, and after that I kind of chased him around all of his life and assaulted him when I'd catch him with a prostitute, or keep threatening him about the child thing. It's a shame that most people don't have a very good education. They don't educate our children right. I was just talking to Governor Rick Snyder's advocate 3 days ago. I ain't heard nothing back, buddy. Here's hollering out to you. Kudos for doing your job. We'll get back to that later, but I have a lot of problems, and I want to clean. My husband, before he died last year, told me that this was my mess, and I needed to clean it up. So he gave me a job to do, and even though I'm not being compensated right now, I think I'll be very well compensated in the future. I think I can do a lot to help children. I think we can make some different laws. And I think it's time we do the right thing and clean up our country, our states, our cities, our counties, our sewers, our homes, our streets, our minds, our hearts. Well, we still got them. I tried to commit suicide twice. One time because my husband beat me down so bad that was the only way that I could rectify things and make things better, was to kill myself so that they would come in and do their massive thing. My children would be taken out of the picture, and my husband would have been destitute, which he should have been. He lucked out because he ran into me. And he conned me and mesmerized me with all of his magic and his little sparkle glitter and his little tights. And yeah, him and his family, they were great. See, there's two families. There's my family and his family. My family consists of me and my two children, which he fathered but always denied, and heinously abused, almost killed. But thank God they are what they are. Excuse me, I have real good belching episodes that are kind of unique, and they just come on, and I'm really sorry. But you'll get to hear some real different kinds of sounds coming out of my body. That's what my daughter just laughed about. When I got her to do this for me, because I don't know how to use a computer, I'm computer illiterate. At 51, I can hardly talk, so if I kind of sound raspy, that's it, buddy. That's all I got left. Guess I did too much smoking. Of course, I worked in bars where they smoked cigars and blunts and I don't know what else, pipes and cigarettes, and I worked in factories and restaurants where they did the same. But it took me longer time to get my disability because I had committed injury upon my own body, so they felt it in the best interest of everybody to withhold money from somebody who wasn't capable of earning money anymore. And that was a good one. That was when I had to fight for my Social Security. But I'm all hooked up now. I got Parkinson's, or Parkinsonian tremors. They call them benign tremors. But to me, they're very cancerous, because the worse they get, the harder it is for my body to live with the embarrassment and the resolve that this is what I got left. I can't work. I'm lucky I can drive. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. You're all gonna love me, I know. And I have lived by a few rules. My daughter calls me the Raving Squeak, but really I told her I was the squeaky wheel. She said, "Why are you the squeaky wheel?" I said, "Because the squeaky wheel gets the grease." But there's been not very much grease. There's been an awful lot of stuff thrown into my wheel thing that it's almost like totally disbowed me. It's all been a real big blessing. Yeah, we'll get back to my definition of blessing. Anyways, I have a lot of stuff. I'm extreme hoarder, but I don't hoard trash and garbage. I hoard a lot of stuff that has value, a lot of stuff that can be recycled, that can be composted, can be burned, can be used, have a purpose. Everything here should have a purpose. Everything should have a job. Our lives should be purpose driven. And we should all live as God would want us to live. A lot of times I say there ain't no God, or I don't believe in him. I'm yelling and screaming at him because he seems like he's forsaken me a lot when he's supposed to be carrying me. And I've reached out for some help. I'm going to reach out for some more because I've got a big job to do. And it's about children. It's about the future of our world, which nobody seems to want to live in. We can all live in the future. We can all work towards the future. That's all we got. Can you go back in time and clean up some mess that you made? Can you go back in time and unrape somebody? Can you go back in time and unbeat a child? Can you go back in time and fix a mistake that you made? Nope. All we got is what's ahead, because it keeps ticking off minute by minute. Don't get your face in there. I don't want them to see you. How much time do I got? Oh, bye. Sorry. If you want to get hold of me, I'm Karen Johnson, blah, blah. I don't know. My daughter will put it on. But you can't see her. I can't tell you her name. I can just tell you what's happened. I will. Promise. Got a lot of surprises in store and a lot of magic.
And cut.